Everybody, my name is David. I'm Play Frontier from the Genesis Group. I'm just making a quick crypto market update. So I just want you guys to check something out that I said from the previous video. At it and be honest with ourselves. It was resistance here. It didn't even touch. And so, if it hits, I imagine it could be resistance again. But eventually, if the Dow and the S&P 500 stay strong, it's going to break out of the yellow line. It's going to break out of the yellow line. What happened is it actually went all the way down to $60,000, right? So it continued to go down. And if you look, sorry about that, everyone. Let's look at this one. So it touched all the way to the $60,000. It actually even went under. And if you look, let's check this out. So if you look at this chart, okay. All right. Now, if you look, it was resistance. Oh, well, hold on one second. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. It was resistance there. It didn't get to touch the line. Resistance there. Got close to the line. It got rejected. Right? We see that. And here, it broke the line. But luckily, the bulls were able to save it. And I did say that the main thing is to break that yellow line, we need to go the other markets need to be pretty strong. And yeah, if you look at the dollar index, this is very unique. So let me try to explain why this is. But the dollar did hit like an all-time year high. Yet, if you look at the S&P 500, the S&P broke an all-time new high. And if you look at the Dow also broke an all-time new high. Now, typically I said that if the DXY is strong, the Dow, S&P, Bitcoin goes down. But the reason, if you see that all three, that if you see the DXY getting strong, and you still see the Dow and the S&P 500 pump up, that's because the other markets around the world is showing weakness. So chances are you're seeing money from Europe and from China moving into the US equity market, the stock market. And as long as the Dow and the S&P 500 goes up, as I mentioned in the video of last time, that we're going to break this yellow line. And we broke that yellow line. All right. So that's a big, we really, if you want Bitcoin to move up, this is exactly what you wanted. Now, these lines, you can see they're pretty strong. You can see how well and effective they are. In fact, if you look here, it broke and then it held resistance and now it's pushing up. So you can see that. Now, hopefully it could continue to move up. All right. And maybe you're going to, you see some touches on this line over on this side. Because the more that Bitcoin interacts with the line from the past, the higher percentage rate that you're going to have some kind of resistance like here. Okay, when you go back to it. And so we'll see what, maybe you might have Bitcoin moved up a little bit and then touch, who knows. And maybe it could break down and move up. We have to see what happens. But it did break the yellow line. That is a good sign. And so really the next big test is going to be around this level. and you see that yellow line right here, you know, obviously you're going to see some resistance when Bitcoin reaches to that point. But right now we did break a major barrier on the line. That's a very big positive sign. Also, once again, if you want to know where I got the charts, I got it from Optical Arts. I'm actually a paying subscribe member, and I did it just for you guys, for the Koch family, so that I can show you the charts, because his charts are very legit. All right, so, and now if we look here, oh, okay, good. So now, if we look at this chart, once again, we broke out the yellow line. I want you to look at the red line. This red line has been causing some serious problems. So if you look at the red line in the past, it was resistance, support. You broke down, resistance, came back up, support, bounced up, resistance. We broke the yellow line, and now the red line is resistance again. Okay, so what we need is a definite break above the red line, and then maybe, you know, a little up, touch, and move up. All right, so that's what we need. Once again, as long as the markets are bullish, the Dow, even if the DXY is up, but as long as the S&P 500, the Dow is up, because the markets overseas are weak and they're bringing in their money to the U.S. markets, that's still going to pump Bitcoin up. So that's, you know, everything so far. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. The head and shoulders pattern here, shoulder, head, shoulder. Well, this went higher than this shoulder. So to me, that's now gone. Okay. Which means right now things are looking good. Hopefully it will continue to move up. We don't know. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. We want to break this line. Okay, you want to break this line. So, you know, very soon we want to go over, you know, 62,100, you know, and you want a candle to actually break it, okay, and move up more. So we want this candle to break the next day, go up, maybe the following day, touch the red as support, and then, you know, move sideways and up and go in that direction. So I can't right now. It's really hard to say which way Bitcoin is going. I did personally add in more positions into, you know, Bitcoin and other altcoins, because things are looking strong, and you know, the head and shoulder pattern is not playing out. So yeah, now if we look at KOK-COIN, and I've said this like a week ago, but I said give or take like 60 days from a week ago, you know, within 60 days, which was in October, so sometime around the end of December, yeah, I see KOK-COIN making another big move up. You know, so if we went up to like $3, what's it, like $3.21, the next move up, I expect, you know, the price to go over towards the $3.50 to like the $3.80 range. Yeah, I expect KOK-COIN to move up within 60 days, and KOK-COINs on our wonderful app right here. It's gonna, right now, one KOK-COIN is worth $3, but it's gonna be worth like $3.50 within 60 days, I think. Well, before the end of January. You might even see it go up to 4. It wouldn't surprise me. Right now, KOK-COIN, the business structure is very solid. And, investors aren't dumb. Like, they do look into who is involved and, what they plan on doing, what they have executed so far, how successful they have been so far, who they're working with, and what plans that they plan to implement. And so when you look at Coke Play, I mean, everything is solid. All right, you got good leadership. We have a good Coke Play community worldwide. You have Coke Play where they're making deals with different companies to make sure that Coke coins have more utility cases besides just the platform in itself. And then they're developing, additional additional things to add on to the platform, like a metaverse. And they do want to compete with Google and YouTube and all that. And as you develop these new areas, what's going to happen, or to tap into these different industries, you're going to have more utility cases for Coke coins. And so that's why you don't see Coke coin dropping like 30, 40%, 50, 60% like these other coins, because they know that the reality of what Coke Play plans on doing, there's a very good chance that they're going to accomplish these things. And so imagine, like, you do have search engines where you do get paid to continue to use those search engines. I do believe that Coke Play will make some kind of system where the more you use the search engines, at least at first, to get people motivated to use Coke Play search engine to compete against Google, would be that you will get paid Coke coins. When Coke Play, right now we have digital contents, but they want to make it more open source where we can upload our digital contents. Because I showed you before, they wanted to compete with YouTube. Well, you want to compete with YouTube. What does YouTube do to get people to upload their contents? Well, they pay people. So what's KOK-COIN gonna do? Right? What's Coke Play gonna do? They're gonna pay you with Coke coins. So the more views you get, the more Coke coins you earn. But that's an incentive. They're incentivizing you to upload and tell your friends to watch your contents on, Coke Play version of YouTube. And so all these things are going to make the price of Coke coins, continue to go up in value in terms of currency. Because it's going to cost more currency, more dollars, more yuans, more euros to buy a Coke coin. Because Coke coins there's a set limit. They're not making anymore. And they continue to burn the coins, which means that there's fewer goods of it, right? There's fewer Coke coins. It can't be duplicated like a dollar or euro. And there's so many the utility case, the use case for it continues to grow. Whereas they're trying to expand it in industries where is $1 trillion industries, like search engines and contents like Facebook, all that. And so if this is where Coke Play is headed to, well, obviously this is what you want to be invested in. Now, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I did tell you the market, I tell you, the other markets are strong. Bitcoin should go up. However, I did say that KOK-COIN will continue to go up. I gave you the reasons why. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. It's just an educational thing and my reasons for it. Now, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and the like. And if you want to join Coke Play, go to Play Store, hit KOK space PLAY, download. You're going to need a recommendation code. Please use my recommendation code, okay? Join the family, all right? Everyone out there, please be safe, okay? Try to be productive. You know, China gave a warning. The Chinese Communist Party gave a warning to their citizens to stock up on supplies so they have enough food and essentials for the winter. And you have to really think about this. Normally that government tells their leaders, the local government leaders, not the citizens. If they push that all the way down to citizens, something, it's not going to be good. You live in America, depending on where you live in America, you go to Walmart, you go to some of these other stores, you'll see that supplies are running low. So it's not a bad idea. It's just a warning. I'm not telling you what to do, okay? But you are part of Coke Play family. I out of love. Even if you're not part of Coke Play family, out of love, I'm just, letting you guys know what's going on. All right, everyone, stay blessed. All right, God bless y'all. Really, God bless y'all. Coke on.